Donald Trump was very much like, I don't know what happened, but I trust Pete. He says it's fine. Hegseth is like, let's be clear, I'm backing Bradley to the hilt for the decisions he made. All very clear that in the end it was down to the guy on the ground. But does the Secretary of Defense not take some sort of responsibility here for the tone that he set? I mean, we saw him make that speech not that long ago where he was like, we're taking, almost changing the rules of engagement before your very eyes about how, we're going to let you guys do what you need to do. That was essentially the message that was coming across. And now here we see how these guys react.
Yeah, I mean, taking gloves off is one thing. I mean, but we also have to keep in mind that thing is being lost a little bit here, that early on in the administration, Hegseth fired all the Department of Defense's top military lawyers who advised commanders on the ground, who advised the Secretary of Defense about the law of war and about the legality of strikes. You have lawyers in Iraq and Afghanistan, 10, 20 years ago, who would be on the ground with company commanders advising on strikes and things like that, right? The U.S. military takes this very seriously. Hegseth, he fired all the top JAG officers and brought in new folks who, if they want to keep their jobs, presumably one would think would probably agree with a lot of what the Secretary of Defense wants to do. So I don't know who advised him here, but there has been a changeover. And probably, I talked to people in the Pentagon when this happened, and they said there's going to have a chilling effect on these military lawyers pushing back against commanders because they know they will and can be relieved whenever it's convenient for the Secretary of Defense.